for the drones. When you call 911 and a firefighter shows up at your door, chances are very good that he or she is a volunteer. They are the unsung heroes who step in when everybody else walks out, and they do it for free. Well, now a band of Maryland volunteer firefighters is taking you inside their world.
We have 130,000 people in our territory in the daytime and about 80,000 in the evenings at nighttime. So we're the fire company that never goes to sleep. I've been told we are one of the busiest volunteer fire companies in the country.
You just saw a clip from the pilot of VFC Strong. The reality show follows local volunteer firefighters and will air right here on ABC2. And joining us right now is Rick Otenasek, who is the executive producer of TFC Strong. Loyola Don, baby, way to go. Rick, this project, I'm all for. I think this is great. Why Harford County? Why'd you settle up there?
You know, Jamie, this is the great American unsung hero story. There are 20,000 VFCs across the country, 750,000 volunteers. I live in Harford County. There are 11 VFCs there. There are hundreds of members. It's just a story that resonated with me, and it needs to be told.
All right, who do you follow?
I follow Bel Air, I follow Abingdon, we follow Joppa Magnolia, but we caught a couple of calls where you end up with 10 fire companies on the same scene working in concert to mitigate something pretty serious.
Rick, volunteer fire companies are us. They are our mirror. I mean, they are deeply rooted in our community, aren't they?
They really are. As you look across the country, these VFCs, in a lot of communities, they are the center of the community. And the great thing is, besides volunteering to go out and save lives or property, a lot of them have fire halls where they're, in their free time, trying to raise money through chicken dinners and bingos so they can come out and save us. That's crazy. But that shows you their commitment to the community. I say to people, this is community at its very best.
I'm so glad you're doing this. The men and women that you've profiled, they're characters, aren't they?
They really are. I say these are houses that are people rich in character, and they're characters because they see a lot of really terrible things. So they have senses of humor that are a little bit off color. They love telling stories. They love to debate the issues of the day. But it's amazing to watch them go from debating. That alarm goes off, man, they snap into action, and they're working together as a team to rescue people.
You know something else? They're the people you call, hey, I'm moving on Saturday. Can you help me move? Yeah, I'll be right over. Who does that?
It is crazy. The DNA, I thought it was going to be a mix of adrenaline junkies, and they certainly are. They love excitement. But the real core of these people, you see families in these fire companies. I've met members where they say, I'm second, third generation. I met my wife here. I'm raising my kids in it. And that DNA is, like I said, the esprit de corps is like no other. And at a time maybe where we're losing our way a little bit in this country, I think it's a great story because it gets us back grounded in community.
After we watch it, what do we come away with, Rick?
Hopefully, hey, I want to see more of that. I'm doing this because I want to start a series and get this on TV, but I'm also doing this to help raise awareness about fire companies. If you see it and you're moved by it, go down to your local fire company and say, what can I do to help? Or write them a check.
So what happens when Anne Arundel calls you, Baltimore calls you, Carroll County, they all call you?
We'd love to have to deal with that. I've met a lot of members this week. I was down in Ocean City for the Maryland Firemen's Association.
Uh-oh.
It really resonates with them. It was great to meet those people. We'd love to get the show out on the road.
Rick, you got it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch it. Way to go, Rick. This is a great project. And you can see Bel Air's crew of real-life heroes in action this coming weekend right here on ABC2. VFC Strong airs this Saturday night, June the 25th at 7:30. And this is going to be great. Rick, thanks again.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's